Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video today here on CodeNamePizza, and welcome to one of these weekly roundup videos, which we did last week. I want to do them again this week, and hopefully going forward, let me know inside the comment section if you would like this. Just a massive collection video where we talk about everything that's been leaked, what's been rumored, what has been said in the community over the past week to do with Call of Duty 2024 Gulf War, Call of Duty MWZ, and Call of Duty Zombies in general. So let me know if you want me to keep doing these, because I will, but today is a massive video. So many leaks, so many rumors, so much stuff that's going to be placed into zombies that we can talk about inside of this video. So make sure you sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you are brand new to the channel, do make sure you subscribe. We are on this road to 1 million subscribers, and hell yeah, dude, it's a freaking long road. But hey, the light is there at the end of the tunnel, and we might make it at some point. So support the channel, click the subscribe button, and leave a like if you haven't done already. Let me know inside the comment section if you want me to keep doing these, because I will. And let's jump straight into it. So we're going to be kicking things off with Call of Duty 2024 news. We know that this is now called Call of Duty Gulf War. That has been rumored for a while, but it's been confirmed this week. And we've had two massive leaks / rumors for that game this week as well in terms of zombie content. The first being that jump scares are looking like they are definitely going to be returning to the game. We actually had a little bit of a lack of jump scares in Call of Duty Cold War. We had a couple on the first map, and then they kind of dwindled after that. But jump scares are a massive fundamental part of Call of Duty Zombies. We've had them going back all the way since Black Ops 2, and I feel like they should definitely carry on going forward. And they has already been found inside of the game files with Modern Warfare 3, that inside of Call of Duty 2024 that we will be getting jump scares. And they actually said that these are going to be corresponding to an Easter egg quest to do with some kind of wonder weapon on the first map on the game as well. So basically we're hunting for this wonder weapon. During a certain upgrade part of that wonder weapon, we will get a jump scare. Pretty interesting, but that's all the information we have on the jump scare stuff as of right now. Also, if you do have a Twitter account and you want to follow across with all of these rumors and leaks that I'm sharing with you today, I've left the 3 accounts inside the description right now for you to go and follow those people. They are very up to date with incredible information. I don't want to share their faces or their tweets on the screen because I don't want them to get banned like that, but their links are inside the description, so go and support them. The other thing for Call of Duty Gulf War as well, Call of Duty 2024 Zombies, before we head back into MWZ, is that exfils have been confirmed to be returning. Depending on if you like this or don't like this, exfils will be returning. I feel like I have no problem with exfils anymore. I think when the game first released, Call of Duty Cold War, I had a problem with it. I didn't like the idea that you had to exfil at the end of the game, but that's kind of like how I felt when the game first came out, and then I understood it, and you don't have to exfil, right? The problem with the Easter eggs on that game is that the Easter eggs finished, and that's the end game. I like Easter eggs where you can finish and carry on playing if you want to, but hey, the exfils are fine. So they'll probably be the same as Cold War, where basically you can exfil every 5-10 rounds, something like that. But exfils are returning to Call of Duty 2024. Okay, moving on to MWZ, the game mode that is absolutely popping off, and it's crazy to think how much of a turnaround this game mode has actually had. There is so much stuff coming to this game in Season 1. Season 1 is only around a week and a half away, 2 weeks away right now. I believe December 6th is when Season 1 is going to be dropping, and we have so much information that's going to be coming out right now in this video for you guys. There's so many things that are going to be dropping inside of MWZ in Season 1 and going forward. The first thing is a brand new perk. It looks like our next perk, which is going to be our 10th perk added to the game, is going to be, drumroll please, not Widow's Wine, even though it was shown on the collector's edition of the game from Walmart, which is really, really odd. Not Widow's Wine. It's going to be Mule Kick, ladies and gentlemen. The perk that allows you to have 3 weapons inside of the game, basically carrying an additional primary weapon. Mule Kick is freaking great. I don't know why anyone says anything bad about this perk. The fact that you get an extra weapon with extra ammo, more ability to kill zombies, less a chance of running out of ammo, it's freaking amazing. Now, I don't know at the minute if this is going to correspond with them potentially nerfing the ammo drops in the game, because let's face it, no one ever finds himself out of ammo on this. You kill 1 zombie, you've got enough ammo from 1 zombie drop to be able to kill another 50 zombies. It's insane. You never run out of ammo on this game. So they might correlate it with that, dropping Mule Kick, give you that extra weapon and getting rid of the amount of ammo that drops, but hopefully not. But there you go. Mule Kick is going to be the next perk that's going to be returning in Call of Duty MWZ, which is pretty sick. The next thing we've not actually seen since Black Ops 2, I think it was actually in IW as well, which is a bank system. Believe it or not, the bank system was inside of DMZ, I believe, but I never played DMZ. But it looks like it's going to be returning for MWZ as well. The bank system seems like people are really happy with it, but I don't know. As an old school zombies player, I like to start with nothing and build myself up to everything, and then on the next game, I start with nothing again. But the bank system is going to allow you to bank essence inside of the game, so when you go into the next game, you can have like 20,000 points, and you can go and buy everything straight away. I don't know. It just feels like that makes the game boring for someone that plays it a lot. I get it for people that would play like 1 game a day. They want to get in, have their fun for an hour, and they're done. But someone that plays the game a lot, I feel like it's just a bit of a, you know, it's an easier way to do things. I guess you don't have to use it, but the bank system is returning. So let me know what you think about that. So the next thing that's going to be dropping inside of Season 1 MWZ is going to be the Scorcher. Now, wait, I know the Scorcher's already inside of the game, right? The brand new wonder weapon that came with MWZ. Well, just like the ray gun and the wonder waff, it's going to be getting its own schematic, which means that you can find it by looting around the map or doing some challenges around the map, getting the Scorcher blueprint, bringing it back out, and then you can craft that Scorcher, and most likely it will have the same cooldown time as the ray gun and the wonder waff, which is 48 hours. But it does mean every 48 hours, you can load into a game of MWZ and have that Scorcher wonder weapon straight off the bat, which is pretty good. Another 2 items that are now rumored to get their own schematic inside of MWZ or MW3 Zombies is going to be the legendary Ether tool and, of course, the Pack-a-Punch Tier 3 crystal as well. We've already got the Tier 1 and the Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch crystals, so this makes complete sense. Just get a Tier 3 one done as well. And also, the legendary Ether tool, complete sense as well, right? We've got all the other Ether tools. Throw it in, give us it in Season 1, allow us to have that, get our weapons instantly maxed out to max rank, and we are good to go. Wait, max rank? Really? No, because you know what? A Tier 4 is being added into the game in MWZ in Season 1, it seems like. A Tier 4 zone with a Tier 4 Pack-a-Punch. And obviously, there's no rumors of Tier 4 Crystal, so we will not be maxing out our weapons. We will still have to buy things in the game on that Pack-a-Punch machine in Tier 4 to have the most powerful weapons. Now, what does Tier 4 mean? Tier 4 means a brand new area of the map. We have gray zone, yellow zone, red zone. There are 3 tiers currently. We are getting a 4th. Now, the 4th is very cool. The 4th is an ether area, a dark ether area, and they have actually found a string of code inside of the game that tells us how to get to that area. And in the code, it says you have to activate a gate to enter the dark ether. At that point, everyone on your team will have to say, yes, you want to enter the gate, and then you'll be teleported to the Dark Ether, which is a Tier 4 area, which will have Tier 4 Pack-a-Punch as well. And along with Tier 4 Pack-a-Punch means a brand new Pack-a-Punch camo, and they better make it good, because people are unlocking those Mastery camos right now, and they look sick. And to be fair, I don't know if it's just me, but does the Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch camo look way better than the Tier 3? I don't know, I'm just saying, I really like the Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch camo. Now, another thing that's going to be coming to the game in Season 1, it looks like, is going to be called the Ether Blade. It is a throwing knife looking blade. It has its own name, so I guess it's not just a throwing knife, but it looks like it's got ether crystals going up it. I can't show you a picture, which is annoying, but it looks like the dark ether camo from Cold War. It looks really, really sick, and that's going to be taking up your lethal slot as an actual throwing knife ability, but I don't know what it does yet, and no one knows what it does yet. If I had to take a guess, I would love the ability to be able to revive someone similar to the ballistic knives back in the day where you just shoot it and it revives them. If you could just throw a throwing knife at one of your players that's down and it revives them, that'd be so sick. So I don't know what it does yet, but that's a cool ability right there, the Ether Blade. On top of that, we have an actual name for the real Easter egg quest of Season 1 that we are going to be getting. Now, this is really, really cool. I've been saying it's my favorite song for years, and the name of this Easter egg quest is going to be Fear of the Dark. Now, if you guys are an Iron Maiden fan just like myself, you'll know that one of their smash hits, I actually don't know if it's one of their smash hits, but it's freaking amazing. It's called Fear of the Dark, and it's incredible. I think on the front cover of that record from Iron Maiden as well, it's a Nosferatu vampire style. So I don't know if we're going to be getting that inside of the game. I mean, they've already had them inside of Black Ops 4, so it is potentially going to happen, but we'll see. But Fear of the Dark is going to be the quest title or a storyline name for the first Easter egg inside of the game that potentially comes out at the start of Season 1. Moving on from there, it seems very, very likely on December 6th that we're going to be getting brand new acts added to the game as well. They have found an official Act 4 already, and Acts 5 and 6 have been found in some kind of string of code as well. So the potential that we're only going to be getting 1 extra act per season, but it seems like we might actually be ended up getting more as well. So new acts are on the way. Now, weirdly, a couple of new drops, zombie drops, have been found inside of the files as well. I do not know if these are cut, and they do not know if these are coming to the game or not, but they are in the files of the game, so potentially these are drops that we're going to be getting. So like a max ammo and insta-kill. The first one is called Undead Sight. Straight off the bat, this sounds like a zombie blood to me. So basically on Origins, we had zombie blood. It would drop, you pick it up, and then you're invisible to the zombies for 30 seconds. You can run around and do what you want. You can revive your friends, whatever. You're fully invisible. I think this would be a great drop to have. Let's say, for example, you got it in Tier 3, but going forward, this Tier 4 zone that's going to be even wilder Wilder. How good would that be? You can just pick it up. You got 30 seconds to run around, do whatever you want. That'd be a sick drop to have inside of the game. So hopefully that does make it in. And the second one is called Looting Spree. Once again, it's pretty self-explanatory in my opinion. It seems like you're basically going to be able to get like 50% off everything on the map for a certain amount of time, probably 30 seconds once it drops. So I don't know, but Looting Spree and Undead Sites have been found inside of the game files. We have no idea if they're actually going to be coming to the game, but both of those seem pretty interesting if they do end up getting placed inside of MWZ. Now, brand new contracts have also been found inside of the game files as well. One of the contracts is where you've got to escort a civilian out of a certain area while zombies and mercs are trying to kill you. Genuinely going to be really, really hard. If you have a throwback right now to Burger Town, the map Infection from AW Zombies, my God, they ruined the entire map just with that one thing. There was a lot wrong with that map, don't get me wrong. Also, a few things that was right, but a lot wrong with that map, and definitely one of the things that was mega wrong with it was this evacuation process that you had to do with civilians. Mainly because if you didn't want to do it and you didn't do it, certain parts of the map would get locked down and you couldn't use them for a few rounds. So hopefully it's not like that and you don't have a really bad thing that happens to you if you fail these, but that sounds, it's gonna be bad flashbacks. I don't really like it. Another one is where you have to go and save hostages from certain areas of the map. Most likely these are gonna take place inside of strongholds, but basically you have to go and save hostages that are being looked after. I think that's a nice way of saying tortured by literal mercs. So you go in, you kill all the mercs, you get the hostages out, simple as that. And then we've got a couple of ones that are coming to the game that look like they're basically just returning from the mode Outbreak from Cold War Zombies. One of them is literally the lockdown one where you get locked in a room and you have to survive in there for 5 minutes while getting bombarded with zombies. Pretty cool. Hopefully they do not have this with mercs. Could just be really, really annoying and really boring. But if they had one with zombies, I'm all for it. Being trapped in a really confined space, getting bombarded with zombies and elite zombies, I think that'd be so, so sick. So hopefully these holdout things, these lockdown missions will come back to the game. And then the final one is also going to be returning from Cold War as well. And that is going to be the helicopter drop. Basically, a helicopter goes over, you destroy the helicopter, a load of loot will drop down and you'll be able to get a load of stuff. But it's a heavily, heavily armored helicopter, so it takes a decent amount of firepower to get that thing down. There's also a few more. I'm just going to read these up because there's not too much information about these. There's one that's called Summon, and this involves collecting souls and fighting a boss zombie at the end. There's one that's called Refractors, which involves protecting ether refractors from zombies' damage. One that's called Wave Survival, interesting, involves different zombie waves, and one called Defend Turrets, where you have to defend a turret from the zombies while it powers up. I don't know about you, but all of those kind of sound similar to maybe, I don't want to say it, but Vanguard Zombies? So that's everything to do with zombies. There's a couple of extra things here that I've thrown into the video if you are a fan of normal stuff anyway. There's a brand new Easter egg that's going to be coming to the game as well, but this is not for zombies. We thought it was originally inside of the game files, or the leakers did, but it's now been found that it's going to be part of the Battle Royale mode, and it's going to be on Rebirth Island. The Easter egg seems like it's got correlations to Perseus and Stitch inside of the code of the game as well. So on Rebirth Island, you will have an Easter egg being added to Battle Royale. And the final thing, which I feel like as a Call of Duty fan at this point, it's guaranteed every year, but it's always nice to see it return, and it's going to be interesting to see how they implement it inside of zombies this year, which is the Call of Duty Christmas DLC is coming to the game. It's not really DLC, is it? It's just a Codmas event, but it is coming to the game this year. Throughout December, we will have a Codmas event. I want to see Santa Claus and some reindeers going across the sky in MWZ. I mean, we did have that on Cold War, right? I think it was Hellhounds pulling a megaton in the air or something. I can't remember, but that was nuts. So yeah, I want to see loads of Christmas stuff on MWZ, but let me know, was this a helpful video for you? I hope so. I want to do these every single week, just keeping you fully up to date with all the leaks, everything inside of this game mode. I am still loving this game mode, and I want to try, as well as the live streams in the week, just give you one full breakdown at the end of the week with everything, so you feel like you're up to date, and then we can discuss on live streams, or you can talk to your friends about it, whatever, I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash a like on this video right now, subscribe if you are brand new, and I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.